Well, I just got off the bus and I'm getting ready to hike up Cadillac Mountain on the North Ridge Trail. I'm not sure the distance. It says 1 mile or 2 kilometers. I don't know. I heard it's about a 2-hour hike up, so I have my shoes on. I've got some water and a banana. And it's time to move. So I'm told this is about a 2-hour hike up. And I gotta tell you, I've never really hiked up a mountain, not since I was a kid. But I was in the Army, I was on the fire department, and I do walk my dogs almost every day in the woods. So we'll see how this goes. So I'll check in a little bit. The views are supposed to be stupendous, I should say. The views are supposed to be awesome. So we'll see how it goes. Cadillac Mountain. So here it is. 2.2 miles up. 2.2 miles upward on a trail. Oh, I'm breathing heavy. But I get to catch one of my first vistas on this hike up the mountain. That's the way up. So this trail, some parts of it are going at a pretty good angle upwards, which will wind you pretty easily, especially for an older guy like me. But and then you have flat areas like this. And this here, you can catch your breath. I think for anybody who isn't really used to this, go at your own pace. Don't try to keep up with anybody. Just take your time. It's not a race. If it is, just remember, the tortoise finished first. And I'm the tortoise today. It's almost straight up. Unbelievable. Hey everybody, so I just hiked up the summit of Cadillac Mountain, and that was about probably a good hour and a half long. Beautiful views up here, as you can see. And that's the direction from which I came. That's the North Summit, or the North Ridge hiking trail. And you can see, I could have drove up. Anyhow, I will say it's a demanding hike. And I don't recommend it if you're not in some shape or if you have a lot of ailments. But it is a rewarding hike, because once you get up here, the views are stupendous. They are beautiful. I'm gonna walk over here, leave the camera on a little bit so you can see. Right over there, just over that ridge, is Bar Harbor. So if you get up here and you're able to do it, I definitely recommend hiking up here. Burn off some of those calories from the campground. And one thing I recommend always, anywhere you go, bring a knife and bring some water, maybe a snack. And today I had my sweatshirt on thinking it was going to be a little cool, and that came off within 15 minutes of starting the hike, as it's pretty warm. Right now there's a decent breeze blowing up here, but it got warm hiking up that trail. And like I said, some of those pathways are demanding. They're very rocky, and some of them are at a very steep elevation. So at some points you're going almost straight up. You're not quite rock climbing, but there's a couple times you feel like it. Now they say the southern ridge is easier to climb, but I did the northern ridge because it was the first stop on the bus. And a shuttle bus does take you right from the campground to the visitor center, where you get on another shuttle bus that takes you right to here. It was the first stop from the visitor center. Very convenient. So I'm gonna go have some water and a banana and enjoy the views up here. On the shuttle bus headed back to the campground after hiking Cadillac Mountain. Took about 3 hours and 15 minutes, I believe, but that's with going up, hanging around on the summit. So it was probably about a good hour and 15 minutes up and an hour and 15 minutes back. And it's challenging, definitely challenging, but what a great hike. So that hike up Cadillac Mountain was absolutely super. If you come up here, I guess you have a couple areas from which you can access hiking the mountain. One is the North Ridge, one is the South Ridge, and I believe there's a couple more. That hike is about 4.4 miles up and back. So 2.2 up, 2.2 down on a North Ridge trail. Supposedly the North Ridge trail is a little bit harder, maybe a lot harder. I don't know, I'm just telling you what others have told me. And it is a little demanding. If you have a lot of soreness in your joints, I wouldn't recommend doing the North Ridge Trail. For those that can't hike at all, you can always drive up. There's plenty of parking up there, but I believe, as with the whole national park system, you do need a reservation in order to access the park in a vehicle. If you like this video, feel free to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I hope you had as good a time as I did going up that mountain and coming down. And the views are excellent, as I've said before. You meet a lot of good people going up and down. And I think it's a worthwhile thing to do here in Bar Harbor. All the best to all, and happy RVing.